this is Darryl Peterson with Micromeasurements, and I'd like to take a few minutes and introduce you to one of the new strain gauges that we've been working on. This one looks a little bit different than some of the ones you might be familiar with. This one is a 031 WWA, and what that means is that it's a very small 3-element stacked rosette that's in a rectangular rosette configuration. So it's got one grid at 45, one grid at 0, and one grid at a minus 45 degree direction. The unique part of this one now is that we've got this flex circuit that connects between this 3-element stacked rosette and down into a 10-foot long ribbon cable. Now, where you might use this type of strain gauge is on applications where you've got some very tight spaces, and also applications where you're not sure of the right orientation of the gauge. That's the power behind using a 3-element rosette, is that allows you to solve for principal strains and direction based on those 3 separate measurements. We see these types of strain gauges also used quite a bit for customers in the printed circuit board industry. Customers that are manufacturing electronic components, and they're trying to get an understanding of how much strain is being transferred into the components that are on that printed circuit board. Well, a lot of times you'll find these printed circuit boards have very tight spaces and they need very small gauges, and that's where this really comes into play. We've got a very small footprint for the gauge, and then a very small flex circuit that transitions out to that ribbon cable. So if you've got an application where you're not sure about the direction of the strain, where maybe you've got some tight spaces, maybe you're on a printed circuit board, you might want to consider using this 031 WWA because it can solve for principal strains and direction for you, all the while with a very small footprint. If you'd like to find out more about the 031 WWA or any of the Micromeasurements rosettes, please feel free to take a look at our website at www.micro-measurements.com. Thank you.